A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Welcome everyone to another session of VOTP. And VOTP, as you all know by now, stands for Voice of the People. And our goal here is to empower each and every one of us with the right knowledge and to be able to identify the wrong going on around us. And today we have one such important topic, and it is about the various ingredients which are harmful to us, whether they are in our food, whether they are in our personal products. So we have with us today Sister Safia Gopalani. She's a naturopath by passion and has extensive knowledge of, all these ingredients which can cause potential harm to one. So, yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and welcome Sister Safia. And inshallah, we want to learn how to be, how to be aware of what's going on to our bodies, into us as well. So, the topic today is blind trust and blind shopping, and time to get savvy and be aware of the hidden chemicals and beat illnesses. Welcome, Sister Safia.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, so today I'm going to tap into the topic that most people really brush off and not really pay attention to. Last lecture, we talked about labels, reading labels, and just touched on chemicals and compositions and additives. Today, I'm going to talk about each chemical and how it reacts in your body and how your body reacts to it more like, and whether we should be consuming it in the amount that we actually do today. I mean, there may be exceptions. Some people would say that, we live in the village and we eat fresh grown vegetables and fresh dairy. That's totally fine. But I'm talking about most of us that live in the cities, So too many of chemicals, like most like 2,500 plus, are accepted as GRAS additives. GRAS stands for generally regarded as safe by the governments, and they just keep registering more and more chemicals as generally safe, which is really not safe, So we're going to look at the effects of those. And I'm going to use two terms over and over: endocrine disruptor and neurotoxin. When we talk about neurotoxin, when I say neurotoxin, what I meant is something that would affect your brain negatively, or like it makes either overactive or not so responsive and just make you a brain fog and take your thinking capacity away. And then when I talk about endocrine disruptor, let's go a little deeper into endocrine disruptor, because neurotoxins works on brain and nervous system. But when we talk about endocrine disruptor, and too many chemicals are, so please listen to this. When we have several glands in the body that actually secrete hormones.
Excuse me, can I jump in for a while? There's like few people which couldn't join the group, join the session. Can you please look into that? They are trying to come in, but they said they can't join the group.
Thank you. We'll handle that. Thank you. Please continue. Safia, please continue.
So when so our body has so many glands. Glands secrete hormones and to do the task that we're supposed to do. Like thyroid glands secrete hormones, that's T4. But then your liver, gallbladder, 80% of that T4 converts into T3, which is the active form, which is what we need. And then 20% is the kidney. Kidney actually converts T4 into T3, the active form, right? So we need all the organs to work in harmony. Whenever we consume some chemicals, it disrupts that glands, so the gland doesn't secrete enough hormones, or it starts to overproduce that hormone. right? Why? Because glands are made of fat. There's a little fat on top of kidneys, adrenal glands, right? Have you have ever always seen in the pictures? Just Google it, AI, ask AI, ChatGPT. You'll see there's a kidney, and then there is a little fat accumulated there, adrenal glands. So glands are made of fat, and these chemicals, majority of these chemicals are oil soluble, fat soluble. So those chemicals just sit there in those glands and start to bother the production of hormones, either lessen it, which makes us hypo, and or increase the hormone production, which makes us hyper. So it goes with thyroid, adrenal, all of those. You could see in the picture. So the interference of the hormone production in the gland is what those chemicals do. That's why we call it endocrine disruptor. So if we don't have enough T4, our liver won't be able to convert, or we have enough T4, but the liver we have fatty liver or something wrong with the liver, it won't be able to convert into active. Well, we're lack of energy right there. We have T4 enough, but we don't have the converter. So well, we'll talk about medical science later, because the medicines only give you the hormone or suppress the hormone, but it doesn't fix the glands. So we are going to remove the chemicals from our lives, either the application or ingestion, to fix the glands so we can have the harmony back in the body. Okay, inshallah. So this is just a cheat sheet for you to look into, because so many times when there is a limited space for the ingredient, they just put the number. And I'm really sure that you guys have seen these numbers, E something. It's usually 3-digit number. And does that familiar? Does that look familiar? Just type in yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, we know why the colors are being added to make those processed food look attractive. Okay, so basic of the processed food is what? Corn, soy, and wheat gluten. Majority of the processed food that we see in food aisle are those 3 ingredients, give or take a few. They would add like onion powder or garlic powder for flavor, something like that. But majority of the products are, and I'm talking about edible products, are just these 3 ingredients. They add preservatives to increase the shelf life. They add emulsifier to make it feel softer. And dough conditioner. I mean, really, dough is supposed to be like flour, salt, and water, but we have dough conditioners in the cookies and cakes that we actually consume from outside. And then, of course, sweetener, because we like to buy sugar-free. It comes with a cost of my health, right? Okay, so this is the cheat sheet. If you want to take a screenshot, go ahead. Let's look into some of these. We can't go through all 2,500, but these are the chemicals that are used majority of the time. Very common, sodium nitrite, BHA, BHT. You probably have seen in oils, they put in BHT. The next time you buy olive oil or whatever oil, look into that. You will find BHT/BHA. And then lots of preserves, fruit, jam, pickled vegetables. You'll find sodium benzoate, sulfite, some kind of sodium nitrate and sulfites. So look at the screen. It's like, I mean, these chemicals really take you all the way to colon cancer, you know? They are either carcinogenic or asthmatic or, again, endocrine disruptor. So affects glands, regardless of thyroid glands, adrenal glands, any glands, pituitary glands. So, and then, yeah, most of it is carcinogenic, if you can see. And 3 of them are endocrine disruptor. and potential carcinogenic. So, and allergic reaction. So really, they are generally regarded as safe, but they're not really safe, right? So we have to be very careful. Going on to second category, flavor enhancer. I'm not going to read every single thing, but just look at the illnesses and problems it creates. Gout-like symptoms. I mean, really, doctors tell you to stop eating red meat because you get gout, although that's totally wrong. But nobody would ask you to stop consuming this chemical, right? Which also gives you the same symptoms. Now, artificial flavoring. Artificial flavorings usually, again, they are all chemicals, but they're neurotoxins. It affects your brain to think that this food is very tasty. MSG, monosodium glutamate, is artificial flavor, basically flavor enhancer. It gives you headaches, sweating, chest pain. It's called, what is it called? Chinese restaurant syndrome, I think. So because a lot of Asian food has MSG, you walk into Asian food market, pick up any can, it would say MSG added to it. Lots of restaurants actually advertise that no MSG added because it has such a bad publicity already. But most families I know that they use MSG at home to enhance the flavor when they cook stir fry or fried rice at home. It's like, please, why? Again, artificial sweetener, because we don't buy stuff with sugar, most of us are really health conscious. We prefer the label sugar-free, but look, sugar-free comes with, I'm not saying sugar is good and go ahead and buy stuff with sugar on, but what I'm saying is that artificial sweetener, that sugar-free label comes with a cost. Aspartame, it's in diet soda, most of the diet stuff. And that's linked to, look at it, headache, mood change. You name it. Metabolic disorder. What is metabolic disorder? Diabetes, cancer, hypertension, right? Sucralose really totally ruined the insulin response in the body. It also alters gut bacteria. So again, metabolic disorder, right? Saccharin, is that how you pronounce it? That bothers the bladder. Bladder cancer in animals, they've done the study. So really, again, from last week, read the labels, please. There are more categories. There are like total 8 categories. I'm barely touching things. So, and the text might be very, very small for your phones if you're looking into, but I'm going to read some. Artificial coloring, because we looked into artificial flavoring. Now it's artificial coloring. Why? To make it look good for you, so you would buy it. Then there's emulsifier, then thickener, then stabilizer. God knows why. These chemicals are added to make that texture just enough to make that cookie melt in your mouth at that body temperature, right? That's why these are added to make us get addicted to those products, what they manufacture. So it affects gut lining, it causes inflammation, digestive discomfort, and then we say, oh, my tummy hurt, and doctors give you Pepto-Bismol. Sorry. So, and then there is another category of anti-caking, bulking, and foaming agent. I don't know why you need foaming agent, but really respiratory issues, no thank you, I'm good. I'd rather fast than eat something wrong. And then there is dough conditioner. Okay, it's really upsetting when I was researching all this. So you might have seen that E330 a lot. Now when you see it, please put that package back and say astaghfirullah. Okay, so summary again, health risks. See how many body systems are affected with these chemicals: nervous system, endocrine system, immune system, digestive system, reproductive system, renal system, the related to kidney, and again, carcinogens, the oncological risk, the risk of cancer. So I don't need to repeat the names of that, but again, MSG, aspartame, neurotoxin, and endocrine receptor. So those are the two terms. Really, any chemical you see, just remember that those are the two terms used, either or both. This tartrazine, this name you will see on specifically on that cornstarch packages that you add to milk and make like a fruit. What is that called? Pudding something? If you have those, go in the pantry, flip the box, read it. It should have yellow number 5, red number 4, and tartrazine. Really, it totally ruins your immune system. And we make it every day because kids like to eat fruit salad, something.
Custard.
Custard, yes, custard. Thank you. So and fertility issues just doesn't just mean that you won't be able to have babies, because I mean, really, post 40, 50, we're not making babies, but that affects our ovaries not making enough estrogen. It affects our uterus, have fibroids. So it's not just that we won't be able to have babies anymore. It's like it's really affecting the hormones of that gland. So please don't say that, oh, I'm not having any more babies, so I can eat that. No, it have more deeper damage than it says it looks like, right? Oh, by the way, most of these 2,500 chemicals that are registered in the United States and in third world country like India and stuff, they are all, majority of those are banned in Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, Europe, and some in UK. UK list, I wasn't too happy about it, but Europe is very strict. And I'm not sure how China can do that because they use MSG a lot. But besides that MSG, China had pretty good list of chemicals that they have banned compared to the United States and India and Pakistan. But Brazil is very conservative as well, similar to Europe, alhamdulillah. And even Australia, they have very strict protocols. Moving on to pesticides. So you know how I always say that bring it, wash it, soak it, cook it. This is for all those people, they like to buy ready flour or ready whatever, just packaged food, you know, ready whatever that is in your pantry. I can't think of other things right now, but I'm focusing on the flour, grain flour, right? I'm totally against grain. I think it's all genetically modified. But look at all the sprays that they do on the grain. Glyphosate, it's basically used to, let me give you the exact why they use it so you know to be aware of it. Okay, so glyphosate is an herbicide, basically. It's to kill weeds around the plant or wheat or corn, whatever. And they use it generously. Like I put salt in my food generously. That's how they spray on the grain crop. Before harvest, they spray to get the grain dried faster. And it disrupts your digestion, endocrine system, kidneys, liver, gut microbiome imbalance, and it absorbs to the point where it comes out in urine and breast milk. So mommy is eating ready flour roti, goes into baby. So baby is actually growing up on glyphosate, not on mother's milk, fat, protein, including glyphosate became like the part of ourself. And then we worry, why are we getting sick, right? Then we have Plyropyrifus. Okay, next time I'll practice reading these names. But it's a neurotoxin. Why do they spray it? To kill insect, so they won't attack the grain crop. So they spray on the grain crop, which bothers my brain. It affects children's brain development. And then we complain. Why? What do we complain? ADHD, autism, right? Okay. Then we have malathion, that is insecticide. Again, the same category. Then there is another one, not sure if it's here. Oh, the last item, Mencozeb. So they spray that as a fungicide. So the crop won't get fungus in it, based on a little bit of humidity that's around, right? Well, to prevent fungus, they spray something that affects my thyroid and my reproductive organs and gives me cancer. Vanilla. Well, no, I don't need anything from that warehouse. No more. So that's why I say bring it, wash it, and even peanuts. Peanuts are the most fungus accumulating bean. Peanut is not a nut. If you're thinking it's a nut, it's not. It's the lentil family thing, right? So when you eat peanut butter from a cheaper source or cheaper brand, well, more chances are that they are putting more chemicals to enhance the flavor and less of to lessen the taste of fungus in those peanuts. Now try eating peanut butter next time. You'll remember that fungus. Sorry. No, it's not funny, but sometimes I have to laugh. So are we doing okay so far? Is that, I mean, I know it's overwhelming, but is that helping? Should we move on?
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on, I have another category of chemicals that's in our skincare, lotion, shampoo, all of that, right? Okay, chemicals in personal care product. I didn't put too many details, but you might have always seen the parabens and fragrances, formaldehyde, and SLS. SLS is very common. It makes the shampoo more shinier and more leathery. And we think that it's a good shampoo because it leathers, but it's really not. Sodium lauryl sulfate. And look what paraben does. It actually, it's used as a preservative in shampoo. You need preservatives in shampoo. I mean, seriously. And it's an endocrine disruptor, again, affects the glands to over or underproduce the hormones, which is going to mess up our cycles. And it's linked to breast cancer directly. And then we have SLS, that's, again, foaming agent. Really, I run out of words to warn you guys. It's just not good. Oxybenzone, it filters the UV. It's basically a sunscreen, but it disrupts my hormones. And again, skin allergies and all of that comes as a bonus. So formaldehyde is usually linked to respiratory issues. People with asthma, people don't have asthma, they get asthma, and it's directly linked to nerve damage, peripheral neuropathy, multiple sclerosis, right? And I'm not saying that once you used it, your life is over. No, it's like consistent use of these chemicals for years and years and years, and every single shampoo and every single food product that I buy. It's that overwhelming exposure of these chemicals, right? So let's see what's next. Okay, so I scared you enough. I'm going to give you some solutions how to manage. So if it's like a once in a while exposure, yes, your body is beautifully designed to detox itself. That's what kidneys and livers do all day. So the best way to detox your body is to fast. Whatever kind of fast you can afford to. Intermittent fasting, eating window 8 hours, not eating 16 hours, eating window 6 hours, not eating 18 hours, eating window 4 hours, not eating 20 hours, right? Either, depending on your body type, weight, level of activity, so on, right? Contact me, we'll talk about it, individual plans. Or go on a long fast, 72 hours, a couple times a year. That's wonderful. It's the best. Ramadan is the best time to do. Just don't eat 2 sahur and 3 iftar, and you should be good. Do sahur and iftar for 2 days and 3 nights with water or salt or just black tea. No cream. Well, you can put butter. So fasting is number one to detox, right? Because our system is not so busy with digestion and trying to absorb the nutrients and all. Everything shuts down. The organs start to do self-cleaning. My laundry, what is that called? Washer and dishwasher. Every machine has its own self-cleaning system. You just push the button, and even the oven, right? Self-cleaning, it goes into 500 degrees and just burns everything. So that's what I want to do for my body. Just shut off everything, let the organs clean itself. And then depending on what kind of metal toxins, heavy mercury, lead we have, we can use activated charcoal and bentonite clay once in a while. And to be on top of everything, just get regular blood work done. As people in UK said, blood test, I found out yesterday. So and see what micronutrients we are not getting enough of, and what are the deficiencies, and then try to fill that with supplements. So that's the supporting the natural detox system. And then how do we limit exposure? Just avoid processed food with grain-based fillers, and then rinse, soak, sprout, ferment plant food, I mean vegetables, not fruits. We'll talk about fruits later. Environmental working group is it's an organization that they work in our favor, public favor. So they start to issue like a list of dirty dozen and clean 15. You may have heard of it. What they're saying is that there are 12 fruits and vegetables that are dirty, so you have to buy organic, and there are like 15 clean. But go with rule of thumb, like avocado or watermelon, they have hard shell, so less of the chemicals will get absorbed in versus berries. So make sure to buy organic berries and don't buy any other fruits after that. But in vegetables like leafy greens, please try to stick with organic. Eat less, but eat quality. Okay, we don't need bulk. We don't need 3 pounds of spinach. The 1 pound is good enough. Just get a good clean, because those leaves, green leafy greens, are so delicate. They would absorb all the chemicals in, and then there won't be any way to wash it or get the chemicals out once it's absorbed it, right? Like you can wash it off of avocado shell because it's hard. So just use your best judgment which one you can buy organic, which one not. Be very careful of root vegetables. If you are a fan of beets, carrots, potatoes, radish, turnip and all that, try to buy organics, because in the root, everything that's sprayed on top of the crop, it gets absorbed in the roots. So root vegetables absorb a lot more of the crap than the vegetables that are up there, because it either evaporates or air out. but the roots have more of the concentration of it. So try to buy organic potatoes and don't eat too many. Look for non-GMO label. That's usually a good thing because genetic modification is really not our system, our body, our digestive system and liver can't recognize the genetic modification of the crop. Let's see how many people are surprised to find out that papayas are genetically modified. Did you know that? So, okay. So cook at home from scratch. Take some trouble, take some time to chop and you can use frozen vegetables, but don't bring like packaged with a bunch of additives. Just be careful. Read labels again. Reduce plastic use, reduce microwave usage, avoid non-stick pans. I mean, I'm bunching it all together just to stay away from chemicals. We didn't talk about PFAS because it has a lot of bad publicity already. Media is talking about it. They have pots and pans without PFAS. They have plastic bottles without PFAS. So we all know about PFAS. So I don't need to educate you. You're all educated. So just be careful when you buy the non-stick next time. Stainless steel is good. Ceramic coating is good. Just regular cast iron pans, the old fashioned that our grandmas used to use, those are absolutely wonderful. And don't use the plastic silverware with hot food. That would be consuming plastic, melted plastic in your mouth. And carry your own water bottle and don't leave plastic water bottle in the car. So those are some of the, okay. And what is this? Oh, these are just a list of safer alternatives that companies could use, like, for example, stevia or monk fruit sugar or erythritol or xylitol in place of aspartame, but they won't because it's expensive, right? So there are safer alternatives available, but they don't use it. Companies don't use it because they want to save money. That's all. Okay, so when you see citric acid, spirulina, beet powder, inulin, psyllium husk, arrowroot, stevia, nutritional yeast, guar gum, locust bean gum, agar-agar, it's a thickening agent. Go for it, buy it. But when you see any of those chemicals, BHT, sodium benzoate, carrageenan, tartrazine, maltodextrin, MSG, don't buy it. So take a screenshot of this slide if you like. I'm gonna leave it another couple of seconds. Yeah, there is a safer alternative of BHA and BHT also. I don't know why they don't use it. Citric acid, ascorbic acid, which is what a part of vitamin C, and vitamin E. That's so easy, but expensive. And so again, just drink filtered water, clean with vinegar as much as you can, baking soda, use glass. Just, we all know all of this, but we choose to not, right? Apply coconut oil, 2-3 drops on a damp face. You don't need moisturizer. So go with natural alternatives. Don't look for organic product. Like, you don't have to have product for everything. Moisturizer will come out of shower, apply some kind of oil on damp skin. That's your moisturizer, right? So look for alternative options. There are so many people making reels and YouTube videos. So look for natural option. I started making my own moisturizer, mixing 3-4 oils in a bottle and use 3 drops, and we're good to go. So you don't always have to have $300 facial cream that some celebrity is promoting. So save money. Save money on products so you can have organic food, to have clean food to put inside, right? Just be mindful. Again, read label, read label, read label. Stay informed. Don't get influenced just because some celebrity is promoting something. We have to buy it because no, they get money for it. So, and they don't even use those things, what they're promoting. Trust me on that. You can call them and check with them. And just fast and support your own natural detox system. This is the end of my presentation. go
Exactly.
to questions.
Yeah.
Let me read comments.
Yeah. If anyone has any, questions, you can unmute yourself and ask it directly to Safia, or if you would want to
Yes, I have a
chat,
question.
that too. Yeah, go ahead. Mr. Waleed,
Uh,
would you like to ask a question? Go ahead.
I want to ask you, what's your view on modern hygiene products like shampoo, soap, and face wash? Some say they remove beneficial bacteria that support our immunity.
Yeah.
Should we avoid them or use natural alternatives? And what does Islam suggest for hygiene? Like how we do it in this age?
Well, you guys are not going to believe it when I say wash your hair with clay. So use shampoo every other week, I guess, or once a week is fine. You don't need to wash your scalp every day. Just water is wonderful. And so that's limited exposure, right? Instead of using 7 days a week, you're using once a week. And don't use any of the leave-in conditioner and stuff with all the chemicals here. Read the label. If it's only say like so and so oil and this and that, couple oils bunched together, that's fine as a leave-in because they're oils. But you can make your own oil mixture at home and then apply it to your damp scalp or the lens to get rid of, what's that called, frizz? Yeah. And it just turned out to be fine. It doesn't feel sticky when you use it on damp hair or damp skin. So read the label again. Read it. They're supposed to write every single ingredient that they put in regardless. And then the list of ingredients go from more to less. So the number one ingredient may be a lot more percentage than the last item. Okay. I'm not saying that you can completely eliminate all these things, just limit the exposure. Can we eat peanuts not in butter? You can find Valencia peanuts. They are less, they accumulate less fungus. And bring raw, roast it at home, and then you can make your own peanut butter. Again, don't buy cheaper brand, buy organic, and look for Valencia peanuts, and roast it at home or soak it. Phthalates in perfume are damaging reproductive system. Yes. Thank you, Laiba. Gift of capitalism. Make good food out of accessibility. Make good food? No, it's not good food. It looks good. It tastes good, but it's really not good. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Please fill out the survey form. Give me feedback. Thank you,
The
Mariam.
list of those artificial chemicals which you told us, can you provide us the list of them?
Say that again.
Can you please provide us the list of those artificial ingredients which are being used in the food?
You mean send you the list?
Yeah, of those artificial ingredients which you are just telling about.
How do we do that? Put
You
it
said-
in the group? Are you in FYT group or Voice of the People?
I'm actually not in a group. I am ad with Shazia. So Shazia normally forward me the Zoom links and all.
Reach out to me.
Sister
Okay.
Safia, we could just send the the slide deck in the chat if you
Let's
want
do
to
that.
take
You
the
can take a screenshot if you just bring the slide up.
yeah, or you can even the slide.
Yeah, can you please do that?
Let
Yeah.
me PDF it.
Yeah, you can put it in the chat and you can get that. Yeah. Yeah, Subhanallah, I
Okay.
think,
Thank you.
yeah, I
Thank
think
you.
the lesson is to kind of, be more organic and, lesser the better, right? And yeah, I mean, this is an opportunity for Muslim entrepreneurs to make products as well, which are, which are healthy and which are,
Yeah.
free from these. And, let's take over the markets and become billionaires.
Inshallah, Ameen.
Yeah. subhanallah. So anyone entrepreneur sitting right here, you got enough of, material to kind of invest in, and inshallah, once the people get educated, it's going to be good.
Also, we can grow our own vegetables, like easy vegetables, tomatoes, potatoes. It's so easy to grow them in your garden, and
Yeah.
it's really good activity for your children.
He's
They
over
feel
there.
really good.
Yusha's got it all. Yusha, come out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vegetables, it's such a, yeah, green vegetable, leafy vegetables, and all of those.
I mean, yeah, you will not have a really, really big tomatoes, a
Let's
really
start
big
with let's start with baby steps. Let's not go all the way to growing your own vegetables. Let's just stop buying processed food for once. And then we'll think about, buying organic and growing at home. Okay, first of all, I mean, you go into pantry, how much processed you have at home and how many chemicals that contain. Look at that first.
Mm.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
Yeah, thank
unbelievable.
you. Yeah, yeah.
Every single thing.
We can't dream of step 10 when we haven't started step 1, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
And we don't have questions today.
What about life?
Yeah, I think we are too scared now.
I scared everybody out.
Honestly, yes. I am like still in a process of thinking what every day I take and eat. So I'm patient myself. I honestly I'm done with the food and all.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah.
Salma,
Yeah.
repeat what you're saying. It would be wonderful if the next session is live from kitchen. Like what would you like me to show? I don't mind, but I'm trying to understand what to prepare for. Okay.
Yeah. Safia, did we cover the masala powders last session? Because I wasn't there for that, and I didn't have a chance to go through the
Yeah.
all the powder the masala powders, right? The MDH and the MTR, the Indian, all that there have been many of them have been banned, especially from India, have been banned in UK. So that I know because
Those
of
already got publicity. That's why I may not have mentioned it. But remember, all of the Shan masalas, I'm gonna get in trouble for naming those brands. But they all have MSG.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Read it. Take a magnifying glass with you to grocery store. Read everything.
Yeah.
It's like you're going to study there.
Yeah.
Or just don't go into processed food aisle.
Yeah, many from India also. They're approved in India, as you said, right? Many you showed in your slide. Many are approved in India, but again, when Europe, they fail the Europe standards.
Europe, yeah. You won't believe how many things are artificial in India. The red chili powder. Are we being recorded here? How can I get in trouble? Red
Maybe.
chili powder has the brick powder to make it heavier.
Maybe,
Imagine that,
yeah.
bricks.
Yeah.
And horse poop dried out in coriander seed powder. And we all use coriander powder from Indians. I'm not saying every brand does that, but I know that it's possible. And then red chili has some of that red gulal color. Even chocolate powder was tested in India that came out to be holy color, half of it.
Subhanallah.
Chocolate powder.
It's
That
crazy.
wasn't real either.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cocoa powder.
Yeah.
Um,
And even this ginger garlic paste, apparently they, the banana, stems, in ginger garlic paste, they just should
banana
increase the
stem. Oh,
quantity and the
banana
color.
stem, good.
Yeah,
They
to
use
increase the
good as well.
quantity and the color.
Color.
Yeah, to
The
give that
green color.
creamish, lightish
Mm,
green color. So this,
yeah.
I
So
think, yeah.
careful. I mean, I'm not saying that you will absolutely 100% reduce it. I mean, 100% eliminate it, but you can reduce it. Maybe if you're consuming something daily, maybe do it once a week. Or if you're doing like every Sunday, maybe do it every other Sunday, you know. But grain's gotta
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, great. What about the turmeric powder? The lead incidence of lead in turmeric powder.
Turmeric? I have not heard of that.
Yeah, turmeric
Lead?
powder, lead. Yeah, lead. Presence of lead in turmeric powder. So go for organic turmeric powder. Yeah, that's kind of especially probably the ones back from home. India and stuff.
So bring the fresh
I
root,
have
fry
one more
it, and then
question.
grind it.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I said I have one question. Like
Go ahead.
when we avoid processed items like shan masala and all, it increases the workload for housewives since preparing everything naturally requires much more time and effort in the kitchen, right? So
Well,
they don't get
instead
time
of
for the things.
cooking 3 times, cook once and eat once a day. Or eat eggs for breakfast. I mean, you just have to prepare one meal then.
Even though like it's difficult.
Shan is what? Just mix of powders. You make your own
I just gave an
cumin
example of
powder.
shan, like
Take your cumin seeds once a month, roast it, and then grind it up as you go. For a week or 2 weeks supply. I do that, and I work full time, and I study and I present. It's not impossible. It's just we use so much processed, we are not efficient enough. So we just have to use our time and efforts efficiently.
right. And what you say about like keeping things in refrigerator and fridge, like for a
I'm not
long time
against
or for more
refrigerator.
than 1 to 3
I'm not
days.
against refrigerator.
Okay, right.
Yeah, refrigerator, freezers. We can use that.
Good idea to buy whole and grind, I
Yes.
guess. Yeah.
But for how long? In fridge, food in fridge and freezer for how long?
Take it out, smell it. That's called sniff test. Simple.
That
Or if there is any high school experiment going on,
Mold and stuff.
and toss it. Yeah. But remember, if you see fungus and mold, like you said, it means that item was edible. If you don't see fungus, that means it wasn't even edible.
Yeah.
Leave it for 3 weeks and you'll see maggots on it.
Mhm.
Maggots only come on dead body. You know that.
Yeah.
So no comments. That's fine. Just give me bad review, but fill out the form.
Yeah.
I scared all of you today.
Yeah, I just bought I was reading the label. I bought vitamin D, and that had the selenium, no, silicon dioxide, and just vitamin D tablets,
That
and that has
isn't that linked to
silicon dioxide. Yeah.
yeah, but isn't that links to silicosis? That's like respiratory infection.
Silicon
Silicon
dioxide.
dioxide.
You showed in your list of the colors. It's a color. I don't know why they added that to that vitamin.
So you would take it? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
It look attractive.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Make it color. It's colored like little, reddish.
doctors say that the vitamin D, A, K, E, the vitamins are oil soluble. So they add sunflower oil, corn oil. I've
the
seen that. Rarely you find a brand with olive oil soft gels. So you got to read labels on everything.
yeah,
It's just no exception.
yeah. Subhanallah.
Thank you, Itrat.
Safia, there's a lot of money spent on cosmetics, nail polish, facial stuff. Can you talk us through that as to, girls want to look good, and what is the best way to do that?
Yeah. Go with hypoallergenic and read the labels again. Oh, I need to upload the PDF, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Let's see if anybody can open it.
We can
Okay.
put it in the group, Safia. Don't worry about it. We'll put it in the VOTP group if you want.
Yeah, I will. But the people that are not in the group, let's see if you can download it. It's actually uploading right now in the
Oh.
chat.
All right.
Someone confirm then. So about the cosmetics, you said like I said in the talk before, I think 10 minutes ago, that you don't have to have $300 facial moisturizer to look good. So go with natural alternatives. I know not everything has natural alternatives. So yeah, I mean, use natural lipstick. Read the ingredients on it. It's beeswax, castor oil. A lot of mascaras and lipsticks have castor oil. That's fine. Most brands go extra mile and they say castor oil without hexane. So go with that. You just need to know what to look for and stay away from parabens and SLS and look at other things in the list here in the presentation. If it's $1.99, stay away from it. But that doesn't mean that you buy a mascara that costs $15, right? I mean, just be careful, limit the exposure again. We don't have to apply mascara every day. We can use natural lip balm and try to hydrate your body from inside, not so much outside, right? So all the B vitamins and stuff. So go do the blood work. That what's inside. So there is a cardiologist, Dr. Gundry, I think his name. Have you heard of him? He said that your skin that shows outside, that's actually the inside of your intestine. Isn't that beautiful? So
Correct.
if my skin is not good, that means my intestine is really not doing well. So I need to take care of it inside so everything else would look good. Because just because my skin look good doesn't mean everything's going right inside. So go with the beauty inside out, not outside in, because when you try to look good outside, we end up ingesting and the skin is the largest organ. So anything that you apply, it absorbs. So be very careful what you apply.
Yeah.
So what about this UV protector? How are they good?
Don't. No. There is no need for sunscreen. If you don't eat seed oil, you don't need sunscreen. So quit seed oil. Then you don't need sunscreen. In fact, the sun is good. I mean, what do you really think why the sun comes out? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want us all to die with skin cancer, right? So we need sun exposure. We need the morning sun. We need the evening sun. Just don't burn yourself at noon, staying outside. Use protection, wear a hat so you won't get burned. Wear full clothing. Asian countries, they use umbrella, full clothing, the hat with the rim. They don't apply sunscreen because they eat in good oils, right? So you have to protect yourself from the sun. Like wear clothing, not lathering stuff. How to use castor oil in joint pain? Apply topically.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently all this, olive oil, castor oil, all are very good. Coconut oil is the best moisturizers.
Yeah.
So there's so much simple things which are, the same thing which you're using in the kitchen. Healthy is just use it on your skin as well if you've got dry skin and stuff. Yeah. Aloe vera has a lot of,
Mhm.
very famous now for.
Yeah, I use aloe gel with a bunch of oils and just whip it up, and that's the moisturizer. And it needs some in winter because we are at elevation in Denver. But in the humid country like Texas, Houston, and all, you don't really need moisturizer. I mean, just wash your face and good to go.
Yeah,
So go easy on yourself. Be kind to yourself. You know?
true. And save a lot of money as well in the process.
To buy organic food so you can feel better and eat good and eat well.
Um,
Yes.
yeah.
Good cycle. Love it.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Is there any study in cancer treatment about the use of castor oil? Reach out to me, sir. Get my number from any of the admins. We can talk about it, what kind of cancer it is, but apply at the area where the cancer is diagnosed. Because castor oil goes through several layers of skin and it has helped uh, dissolve tumors, proven cases. However, we need to stop the production of it. So quit carbs for cancer, zero carb, and apply castor oil, and you should be fine.
Sure.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, final call. Please do the survey. How many surveys do we have, Phil?
Hold on.
Reach out to one of the admins and they will send you my number or email. I can put my email here. There you go. That's my email.
So we have one survey.
That's it?
That's it.
People are just scared. Oh, I scared so much.
Please take a minute and just fill in the survey form. It takes less than a minute to fill it in.
Yeah, please do that. Give me feedback or suggest next topic. What was Salma saying about next topic live from the kitchen? What do you want to learn from me? How I cook?
Yeah, you just, your pantry might not really have those things which, you probably have cleaned out your pantry. Yeah, you can, just see what
Yeah,
was
the
contained in
pantry
your pantry.
is the super wrong idea. We shouldn't have the pantry, you know.
Actually, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Actually, this was my husband's idea to say this, but he wanted to say that people have idea what pantry look like or fridge look like, and the person who is already doing all those things. Uh, so
So
that's
go
why.
into your pantry today,
Mm,
download this the PDF here, and then look for any of the ingredients that you see in the PDF is in your can.
mhm.
I mean, and then separate it all out, see what percentage is left in there that's clean. And then next time when you go, don't look at those brands. Simple, right?
Mhm. Inshallah.
I was thinking I'll have my friends bring over cereal boxes and everything so I can show it. I was like, okay, that's too much effort. My main concern is just vitamins because I live on supplements mainly. I'm not a fan of food, like eat all day. So I live on caffeine and supplements.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought, vitamin D and I bought fish oil. I mean, I do have fish oil. I can read out the ingredients and the, if you want, just for some sample.
Don't tell me you bought soft gels fish oil. Tell me you bought the real cod liver oil that you're going to actually drink out of the bottle. That's brave.
Oh, really?
Oh.
This, this is soft gels. That's kind of, yeah. So this is fish oil, omega-3 soft
That's
gels.
for kids. Adults drink real oil,
Hmm. What's it called? Cod liver oil?
cod liver oil.
Okay. Should look for that in the.
I'm just sitting here to make everybody feel bad.
I I
Don't
know.
take it personally.
And the EPA is the one which is we wanted more than 1,000, right? Per day.
You
How
need a
much?
good balance of EPA and DHA.
EPA is 180 here, 180 milligrams, and DHA is 120 milligrams in these soft gels.
Yeah, that's good.
That's the, and this is 1,000 milligrams. So this is, yeah. So, yeah.
What
soft
about the
gel.
supplement in a market like tablet, which claim to be beneficial for various things and nutritional? Okay, so look at the last slide. I said stay informed, not influenced. So when you see a, let me go grab a supplement. Hold on. Okay, so when you see a supplement, it claims that it's good for heart and brain and joint. Don't believe him. Flip it. Read this entire thing, what's in there. Okay? Are you listening, Waleed? So read it all
Yes,
because
yes.
lots of things, lots of bottles, they say heart healthy. And I mean, listen to the last label I have. The label lecture I have. I taught how to read these labels. And so look at the list of ingredients. Sometimes it's in the bottom here. Sometimes it's on the side here. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So look at all those list of ingredients, and then you decide if those ingredients are good or not. Don't let them tell you what's good for you. You be informed, you decide, okay? If you can't decide, send me a picture of the list. I will help you decide, okay? I have a question. Is there any study to use for burning skin? Regeneration of skin after burning or injury? I'm not sure, Dr. Farhana.
Which one? For after the burns for the skin?
Uh-huh.
The
After
skin
burning or injury.
after burning injury, I mean the skin itself forms. The lining, the skin will just regenerate by itself. It takes every 3 weeks we have a new skin lining which is formed every 3 weeks. So it will just grow. The most important things we want to protect it from infections. So that's why they do like a barrier cream, like silver sulfazine cream or anything like that, so that nothing enters through the skin, no bacteria enters through the skin. So, subhanallah, the skin is a blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is a barrier between what is inside your body and the external bacteria and the viruses and the germs. So even a simple, scratch in the skin can be a source for bacteria to enter in people with low immunity, of course. Others will fight it out. Um, so yeah, so the main thing burns or any injuries to protect from infection, but otherwise the skin will get regenerated by itself. Yeah, subhanallah. Yeah, unless it's, it's too thick of a complete skin layer is gone, the superficial skin layer will develop by itself. Too thick, the entire skin is gone, the fat is exposed and all that, then they do the plastic, grafts, the surgery or the grafts they do. If it's complete thickness layer. Yeah. Hmm.
What is the brand, Itara? Type in the brand, and I cannot see what is the gelling agent. It's on the side, so write down that word. What is that gelling agent? Other than that, everything looks good. So go for it.
This is so small. The ingredients, we really need a magnifying glass to read on my
Yeah.
vitamin D bottle. They're so small, the ingredients. Oh my gosh.
They don't want you to be able to read. Heart health, not really.
I'm gonna
But
have
to balance out omega-6, overwhelming omega-6 in your body, yes. So don't be fooled of heart health. If you have heart issues, talk to me. Reduce your sugar and fructose intake. Fish oil is not going to do anything for your heart. It's the magnesium and potassium that would help your cardiovascular. So, yeah, mislabeling. See, there is no accountability for these people, right? I mean, if I take this bottle of that says heart health, and then at the end of the month, there is no improvement in my heart condition, they're not going to take responsibility. So they can write whatever the hell they want and get away with it. So we can't be influenced. We have to be informed. We have to stay informed.
And they're very expensive as well, these vitamins.
Gelatin is usually it writes bovine. If it's bovine, it's from cows. If it's porcine, it's from pig, yes. But if it says bovine gelatin, I'm okay to use the supplements and capsules. That's no problem. It's processed enough to not have the okay, again, I'm not doing fatwa here. I eat. That's all I can tell you. So remember, bovine is cow gelatin, porcine is other animal.
I think one-to-one, Safia, take whether Raja, Bilal on a one-to-one call. That might be better.
Yeah, I would need to understand the degree of burn, what happened, how long has it been, all of that. But like Dr. Frana said, that it generates every 3 weeks, right? So keep it covered and make sure that infections don't go in. I think we are good.
Yeah.
Let's do stay 3 more minutes till 11:20. It's 11:20.
Yeah. So okay, I'm going to. So my vitamin D. Sorry. Yeah. Vitamin. I'm going to read out the ingredient. Let's see. Just
Go ahead.
yeah. I had to take photo on my phone and then enlarge it to be able to read it. So too small. Otherwise, I have to have it. Do you have a magnifying glass though, Sister Safia, to read in?
No, I take my glasses off and keep it closer and I can read
You'll see.
most of it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is vitamin D3, 5,000 international units. It has mannitol, cornstarch, okay, modified food starch, okay, maltodextrin,
Oh my.
okay, then less than 2% of silicon dioxide. See, that's how they're writing. Less than 2%
There is a
of
wall. I
silicon
can't go
dioxide.
further.
Yeah. Colors added. It says colors added. No mention of which colors added. There's no E numbers. That's the ones which we saw. They've not even mentioned those E's, then they said citric acid, magnesium,
That's okay. Magnesium's okay.
natural flavors.
Magnesium what? Oxide?
Let me see. They flipped on the other. Let me see.
I'll read you mine at D3.
Yeah. So magnesium, magnesium stearate.
Oh, that's fine.
Magnesium stearate, monk fruit extract, natural
Is
flavors.
it chewable? Are you using the chewable, the kids one?
This is 5,000. This is a mixed berry. Yeah, this is a
And
chewable.
is it for kids or for you?
It doesn't say anything. This is fast dissolve.
No, why did you?
Because the other ones was gels. All the other ones were gelatin. So I kind of went for this.
Oh, you're trying to stay away from gel.
Gelatin. That's how I kind of went into this.
Okay, so these are capsules.
Okay.
And I can send you a picture. It says D3, whatever, the calciferol. And then I have hypromellose capsule,
Okay.
silicon dioxide, and ascorbyl palmitate. No gelatin.
Okay.
And I thought it had some oil. No, it doesn't have any oil. It's 50,000 though. It's my daily poison.
50,000. Okay. Okay. I will. Zahler. Okay. I got the brand name. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is something called cross povidone.
Oh, I don't know that. Let me write it down.
CROSPOVIDONE. What that's about?
CRO.
CROSPOVIDONE.
Okay, we'll research on it.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so it has monk fruit extract, which is good, right? Yeah, that is good.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
But don't get tablet. That's so much easier. Don't go for D3 capsule. Natural brand, they have tablets, 5,000 and 10,000 international.
Okay.
Go for it. Yeah. Tablets is so much safer than capsule. Capsule has the gelatin issue, and then chewables have 15 types of starches.
Cornstarch. See? And cornstarch.
So instead of getting benefits out of D3, you become diabetic because of maltodextrin. I don't think that's a good bargain.
Yeah. Okay. You're the Zaher, huh? That was a brand name, huh? Which you had Zaher.
ZaHler.
Zehler.
But it's 50. I'm not sure if everybody wants 50.
Yeah, yeah. And 50, I can take it once or twice a week,
Yeah, twice a week. That's safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
But 10,000 is Netrol. That's a good one.
And natural. Okay.
Tablet. Yeah, not capsule. Tablet.
Okay. Inshallah. All
Yes,
right.
sir. Walid, sir, he said vegetarian alternative. Yes, vegetarian capsules are available. What are best for bones and hair? I'll get killed for saying that. Bone broth. Get the cheapest cut of meat, organ meat. Eat organ meat like heart, liver, and bring bone broth. Make a soup out of it. Cook for 4 or 6 hours. That's gonna grow your hair better than biotin is just a poster child. It's really, I mean, it's the last thing you would take. But you start with heavy protein. You have to add protein in your diet, good animal fat in your diet. So eat organ meats. No. No biotin. Vitamin D, yes. Calcium, no. Nobody's taking calcium here listening to me. If you're taking it, throw it out. Calcium. You get enough calcium that you need for bones. It's only 20%. Your bones are 20% calcium. 60% is your collagen. You need more collagen in the bones than calcium, and you guys are taking calcium carbonate. That's the limestone. It's like licking on the street. Sorry, calcium is my hot button. I'm gonna behave now.
So the collagen is high in bone broth also? Collagen? A lot of it, huh?
Yum.
That'll be good. Yeah, collagen is big. They have collagen powders as well nowadays.
Oh, that's overly processed. No powders. No
Collagen powder,
processed,
big
please.
time. In the market, they're selling those big time.
Oh, okay. People who don't have kitchens to cook, go for the powder. But if you eat protein, like meat, beef, whatever, then it's much better than overly processed, because they want to make it into white powder, and bones are not white. So they put lots of chemicals in the process, which they don't write, you
Right.
know, because the end product is just bone powder. And I'm not asking you to eat bone powder. I'm asking you to get bone extract. So
So
make a broth out of it, put it in a refrigerator. It will look like jello. It solidify, right? It's so
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah,
It's
it's all
like savory jello. Yeah, you can eat it cold. You can heat it up. Just make it every Sunday and take that bone broth every day of the week, 3 times a day. I'm totally fine with that.
soups and bone broth. Yeah.
No, biotin is just a poster child. That's the last thing I would suggest. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't help, but that's the last thing. Talcum powder, I don't know what the ingredient is. If it's cornstarch, don't. Retinol serum, I mean, sure, if you like it, go for it. I mean, don't apply too much. It's going to burn your skin out.
Yeah. So
Why do you need retinol, though? For
acne,
wrinkles,
acne, they use quite a bit
for wrinkles, castor oil
for
for wrinkles, acne, anything, any skin issue, fix your liver. You guys are all looking at the flip way. Flip your frame, or your frame is upside down, whatever that is called. So go from inside out. Wrinkle, apply castor oil, take out grain from your diet, right? And start to work out and do tongue circles, right? Tongue circles.
I'm not aware of
So
that.
fix the liver. If you see anything on the skin, that's liver first. Fix the liver. Do you have any studies on why calcium not allowed? I don't allow, you can eat it if you like. I don't mind. I don't allow calcium to my patients. Okay, look, understand. 60% collagen in your bones, 20% all the other minerals, boron, manganese, all you bring the entire chemical table, that's 20%, all the trace minerals, and then 20% calcium that comes and binds it all together. So you take the binder, you take more glue, or you need more paper? You tell me.
So our diet is good enough for calcium. That 20% will be.
You don't need,
we
yeah,
need
exactly.
extra.
Thank you. You don't need calcium supplement. They're fooling you. The doctors are fooling you. I've seen so many patients suffering. The calcium that you consume, calcium carbonate, it sits in your arteries. It's calcify your arteries and your joints. Calcium is a blind soldier. Without vitamin K2, it doesn't know where to go, what to do. Please stop taking calcium. You can take the person who's arguing with me, but everybody else stop taking calcium. Okay, if you have the cancer study, you can continue to take calcium, but I don't suggest anybody. Calcium, cancer is caused with overwhelming insulin and all these chemical exposures. But okay, sure, you can continue to take calcium, but it's going to calcify your arteries and joints. What kind of calcium that's matter to what? Salma, I didn't get your question, sorry.
My question was, calcium, which kind of, just like I showed you what I was taking, it was like food based, not the calcium carbonate you're
But
saying.
why do you need calcium, Salma? That's my question. You need collagen, you need protein, you need fat, you need trace minerals. Why
Yeah.
do you need calcium?
But
Get
the
enough calcium from food.
yeah, that's true.
You
But
eat. You eat, don't you? Eat 2-3 times a day. You get enough calcium.
okay.
Why
But
why are people stuck on calcium and nobody's worried about what your muscles are made of, protein? You have stronger muscles, they're going to support your bones, support your ligaments. Why do you want your bones to be strong and nobody worries about the muscle mass that you're losing as we age? After 30, we start to lose muscle mass. Why is nobody focused on muscles or supporting joint rather than just keep taking calcium? Like,
yeah, but I just wanted to say, because the calcium carbonate, you said that is more like dangerous than the other like food based calcium.
no.
No.
Calcium citrate maybe for a couple of days if you have any respiratory infection or something, sure. But I mean, really, no. Take food, take sesame seeds, roasted. You get enough calcium.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know calcium deficiency. Who is diagnosing with calcium deficiency? Is it a common? I mean, how do they even diagnose it? Because we really don't see much of calcium deficiency at all.
Never.
Yeah,
But they're talking about the nerve support and okay, yeah, continue to take it. I won't suggest anybody because I don't have very good studies on calcium.
Yeah, and actually, for absorption of calcium, vitamin D is what is
How
needed.
about you unmute it and come out and talk to me?
Yeah, so I don't know how they diagnose because we hardly see any calcium deficiencies in the
Exactly. Yeah, I haven't seen ever on reports.
in
There's
post
too much
Give
calcium
it, Sister
and
Farhan, they
arterial.
always
menopause.
give you. They always give it to you for osteoporosis.
Yeah,
Calcium.
Absolutely wrong.
in postmenopausal women, but in young people they don't even we don't even find hypocalcemia as a it's never found as a condition.
Just
In postmenopausal women with osteoporosis, there they have this
But
combination
when
of
you
vitamin.
have osteoporosis, you need more collagen. You don't need more glue. You need more paper to stick to. You can't fill holes in the bone with glue. calcium is the glue. It binds everything together.
Yeah, just like Sister Farida said, in osteoporosis, I had a long time ago, I diagnosed with osteopenia. And after that, I started that calcium vitamin D I showed you.
Isn't
That was based
osteopenia the
on
muscle
food based.
Osteopenia is that muscle loss, right?
No, is
No,
it?
osteoporosis, the beginning of the osteoporosis, it was cool. So after that, few years, lot of years, 10, 15, I was taking that calcium and vitamin D, which I showed you. But then after that, when I go to again,
Uh-huh.
X-ray, then it was no osteopenia or anything. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah. So maybe this is related to that. I started this taking calcium and vitamin D.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because vitamin D, to absorb calcium, you need vitamin D.
Yeah.
So I think
K2.
once you took the vitamin D, it
K2.
Yeah, it was K2
Calcium needs
magnesium.
K2 to go to where it needs to go.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. How about me unmute it and come talk to me?
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum, ma'am.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, ma'am, my name is Raja Bilawal. I have recently MPhil in molecular biology, and my interest in role of calcium inside cell. And I have a lot of research papers and studies about the role of calcium in nerve cells as well as in osteoporosis and some others. Muscles contractions and other roles in almost especially in cancer, because there is if deficiency of calcium inside the cells, it will lead towards a cancer or tumor in brain or in bones, spinal cord, skull, and somewhere else. So that is the reason the use of calcium is a very limited manners. As you
Limited.
know about the drawbacks of calcium.
And what
Yes, of
kind
course.
of calcium? Do you study that too?
Mm, no, I just read about the processes and mechanism of calcium inside cells when they release from endoplasmic
You study the
reticulums
kind of
combined
calcium.
with
The
spermidine.
kind that doctors suggest, calcium carbonate that everybody takes, it blocks your arteries. It calcifies your arteries and it bothers your joints. It just sits there wherever they get the room. So that is not the good kind of calcium. So study the type of calcium and the proper dosage. Okay, you can't just say calcium is important and people start to take calcium carbonate for thinking that it's the sunnah and then get in trouble. So when you talk about taking something, make sure that you have a dose and the type of that substance or mineral or whatever. Okay.
You mean that the calcium intake only by suggestion of doctors? And if
No,
we, I have
doctors
studied
have
in.
ruined enough lives in my life. In one lifetime, I've seen enough life ruins with doctor's suggestion of calcium carbonate. I'm saying that what you wrote here, that calcium for breast cancer, for tumor, for nervous system, everything that you wrote here, you can't just make a blind statement like that. You're supposed to give the type of calcium and the dosage. You said limited dosage. So what type of calcium and what is the dose and for how long and with what combination? You have to give everything. Okay. This is just a blanket statement.
Okay, I did not know 100% about the intake of calcium from different sources like milk and someone else vegetables. So if you goes to studies about different complications like osteoporosis and cancer, there was a use of calcium tablets for treatment of cancer. And if as you according to you, no, everyone use calcium on counter table and
Your
in
leafy
their daily
greens
life
have enough
routine.
calcium. Leafy greens have enough calcium if you eat enough leafy greens. Why do you need to have tablets? Your salmons and sardines have calcium.
Yes, of course, you are right. For any exceptional case during in
Cheeses have
cancer or
calcium.
yes, ma'am.
Cheeses have calcium. Calcium, vitamin A. These are the two things I would never
Okay.
suggest taking additionally, like as a supplement form. I would never suggest to people. I will always find a food alternative for that. Like for vitamin A, I would say take cod liver oil rather than take vitamin A. That's why I'd never suggest multi. Multi is a stupid idea for, to the best of my knowledge. But you can
Okay,
add.
I got your point. We never use calcium and vitamin A as a supplement.
Never use calcium and vitamin A. Always go with food source. Leafy green is the best one.
Yes, of course, that is right. Thank you.
Yeah. And to enhance
Calcium may
absorption of
be important. What you're saying, I'm not denying your research. All I'm saying is that when you make this statement in front of a group, all these people here, they would start to take calcium, not knowing which one and how much. And then they will have calcification of arteries and they will get heart attack. So when we say something, we have to be very careful.
Heart attack have different situations, different types, and different condition, supply of oxygen and muscles and uh, ischemia and so on. So
Okay.
if we goes towards calcium, there are some painkillers like Panadol and so others, some cheap tablets which are used for painkillers on daily routines that are all like Panadol role play in calcium channel blocker. That is why they latest studies the decrease of calcium level in neurons goes towards some neural cancer as well as neck or oral cancers.
Stop taking Panadol.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. There's simple solution. You take the blocker and then you take more supplement. No, that's not ideal.
That is very create very a lot of problems inside our different
Have
organs,
you studied
liver and
calcification of
muscles.
arteries?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Look into it.
Okay, sure.
Okay, inshallah. I think we have another session coming up.
Are we
Thank
good?
you.
How many surveys do we have so far? This is going to be worse. I don't think I want to see it.
I've put it on the group, Sister Safia. I think
Okay.
we'll
All
just,
right, then. Let's call
let's
it a
see how
day.
they do over there.
Thank you, everyone, for coming over. Go
Okay.
ahead, Farhana, over to you.
Jazakallah khairan everyone for signing in and being first of all being conscious about taking care of yourself and your loved ones. That's the most important thing. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us guided with the right knowledge and right intention, and inshallah make it easy for us to bring these the changes in our body as well. And definitely do the research, learn more, and be your own advocate for your health, inshallah. So, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والأسر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. جزاك الله خيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام.